By the final moments of this cosmic cycle, the world has reached a state of total structural collapse. The atmosphere is choked by thick, volumetric clouds and violent lightning, creating a physical environment defined by absolute shadow. This chart maps the Hindu concept of cosmic time across 4 distinct yugas. Ancient tradition describes a process where human spiritual capacity and the presence of truth degrade at a fixed, predictable ratio, eventually reaching this absolute zero point at the end of Kali Yuga. At this nadir, the systems that sustain order have been exhausted. The total absence of dharma, or righteousness, creates an unsustainable vacuum in the fabric of reality. For those living within this vacuum, the result is profound psychological and spiritual distress. Without the grounding force of truth, the human population is left to navigate a world of total confusion and exploitation. A system failure of this scale triggers the universe's built-in contingency plan, a forceful, unavoidable reset designed to purge the corruption and restart the clock. At the peak of this darkness, the sky ruptures. A column of blinding, pure golden light pours through, pushing back the storm clouds in slow motion. Kalki Babylon emerges from this celestial breach. As the 10th and final avatar, he descends to the physical plane to execute the promised reset. This figure is the direct manifestation of Lord Vishnu, the cosmic preserver. His arrival is the culmination of a scriptural lineage that has been documented in stone and text for thousands of years. This descent represents the architect of reality stepping back into the timeline to restore structural balance to a broken world. The prophecy describes these avatars utilizing specific symbolic tools, each serving a distinct function in the coming restoration. Traditional miniature paintings illustrate the blue-skinned avatar and his primary vehicle, a white horse. These visual markers are consistent across centuries of prophetic descriptions. The Shwet Goda, or white horse, represents pure, uncorrupted momentum. It moves with immense speed between the divine and earthly realms, carrying the force of the reset into the heart of the darkness. Accompanying this momentum is the Divya Talwar, a divine sword that radiates its own internal light. Rather than a weapon of simple destruction, the sword functions as a surgical instrument. It is designed to sever the influence of Adharma with absolute precision, clearing away corruption without damaging the underlying potential for new life. Together, these instruments transform the event from a chaotic conflict into a controlled cleansing operation, preparing the earth for a fresh start. The horse's descent creates a massive collision of energy. As the divine aura expands, it physically vaporizes the dark clouds of the old era. This radiating light re-illuminates the Earth's lost spiritual centers. Sacred geography, like this ancient stone temple, draws the divine energy deep into the world's foundations. The reset's energy anchors into the planet's most permanent features. These massive Himalayan peaks stand as physical witnesses to the shifting of the ages. The transformation is immediate. Wherever the avatar's light anchors, the shadows of the Dark Age simply cease to exist. In the final moment of the transition, Kalki Bhagwan stands upon the restored earth and raises the glowing sword toward a clear, starlit sky. This triggers a final rain of light that washes across the globe. This secondary cleansing removes every lingering trace of the previous era's corruption. This marks the formal start of the Satya Yuga. The new era begins with the definitive return of truth, social righteousness, and a state of profound global peace. The Kalki Prophecy serves as an ironclad guarantee. It ensures that even the deepest darkness is only a temporary stage in a recurring cycle, one that always concludes with the inevitable return of divine light.